Imagine trying to spot a firefly next to a lighthouse from hundreds of miles away. That's essentially what astronomers face when searching for planets around other stars. Yet we've confirmed over 5,000 of these distant worlds called exoplanets. So how do we find something we can't actually see? Here's the thing. Most exoplanets are discovered without anyone ever taking a direct picture of them. Instead, scientists use clever detective work to find the clues these planets leave behind. The most successful method is called the transit technique, and it's beautifully simple. When a planet passes in front of its star from our perspective, it blocks a tiny bit of starlight. We're talking about a dimming of just 1% or less. It's like watching a moth fly in front of a spotlight. The Kepler Space Telescope used this method to discover thousands of planets by continuously monitoring the brightness of over 150,000 stars. Another powerful technique is the radial velocity method, sometimes called the wobble method. Here's what happens. Planets don't just orbit their stars. The star and planet actually orbit their common center of mass. For massive planets, this causes the star to wobble slightly. As the star moves toward us, its light shifts slightly bluer. As it moves away, the light shifts redder. It's the same Doppler effect you hear when an ambulance passes by. This wobble is incredibly tiny, sometimes just a few meters per second, but our instruments are sensitive enough to detect it. Direct imaging is the holy grail of planet hunting. We can actually photograph some exoplanets, but only under special conditions. The planet needs to be large, far from its star, and young enough to still glow with heat from its formation. Even then, astronomers use special coronagraphs to block the star's overwhelming light, like holding your hand up to block the sun. There's also gravitational microlensing, where a star's gravity bends light from a more distant star behind it. If the closer star has planets, they create additional blips in the light curve. This method can find planets that other techniques miss, including rogue planets drifting through space without any star at all. The first confirmed exoplanet around a sun-like star was discovered in 1995. That's less than 30 years ago. Before then, we didn't know if planetary systems were common or rare. Now we know that planets are everywhere. Statistical studies suggest there are more planets than stars in our galaxy. That means hundreds of billions of worlds are out there waiting to be explored. This discovery fundamentally changed our cosmic perspective. We're not unique. Planetary systems are the rule, not the exception. And with newer telescopes like James Webb, we're now analyzing the atmospheres of these distant worlds, searching for signs of water, oxygen, and maybe even life itself.